Here with Connect the Doc, and I just wanted to show you our new feature, the landing page builder. So this is what your Book Now button landing page looks like. So when somebody clicks on that button, this is what the new page looks like. But the cool feature that we have is you can actually customize this page. So I'm going to go back into the, this is your dashboard when you log in, and we're going to go to the account settings, and if you scroll down, you'll notice that there is this Customize Your Book Now button landing page. So if you're subscribed to this feature or you want this feature, definitely let us know, and we'll set you up with it. So when you click on this here, you'll see that there is a builder here, and you have all the different areas of the page: the general, header, footer, banner, search bar, etc. And you can go through and customize it. So we're going to do just that. So let's start with general is things like the font that's being used, the text color, the heading color, all that stuff. What we're going to focus on is just the basics. So we're going to do the logo and this background here, as well as add a widget to this About Our Clinic area. So let's start with the logo. So we're going to go to header. We're going to click upload, choose file, and if we go to the desktop, I've made a folder, landing page tutorial orange logo. So we've got this sample logo that we made. Let's click upload, and there you go. So the logo is being added now. Now let's go to this banner here. So let's go to the banner. Now if you want to choose a background color, let's say, I mean, in this case we had, an orange logo. It makes sense to have an orange background, and that looks okay. The other thing that you can do is you can actually upload an image, and I would definitely recommend doing this. So let's choose a file here. Let's try this hiker file. So this is a beautiful picture of some hikers. If you need stock photography, you can go to shutterstock.com and download photos. You can also ask us, and we probably have a couple of stock photos. Now you'll notice that this size here is 11.9 megabytes, and that is way too big. So let's find a new one. Let's try landing page. I know I have a folder somewhere. Stock photos here. So we've got a whole bunch of different photos. Let's try, yeah, this one. It's a nice background. It's under, I think the maximum is about 4 megabytes. So let's use this one here, and we'll upload this file now. Cool. So you'll notice that we still got some orange bars on the side. That's because the image doesn't stretch all the way across. So we can do a couple things here. We can either tile the image. In this case, it looks pretty silly when you do that, or you can stretch the image. And that looks much better. Now you'll also notice that there's this positioning thing here, so we can choose whether we want the image to be centered, and then it'll be completely in the center, or bottom right, top right, doesn't matter. So I think this looks good for the purpose of the demo. I'm not going to spend too much time making it look pretty. It does take 10 or so minutes just to fiddle around with it and make it look nice. But let's change the title. Let's change it to Book Your Next Appointment Online, and we'll do that. So you'll notice you can't really see it all that well because it's white text on top of clouds. So we might as well change that. Let's delete this here, and let's take that out of the equation. We can change the text color. Let's maybe make it like gray. See what that looks like. It's a little bit better, not too much, but just for the purpose of this demo, this looks fine. So good, that looks good. Now we do want to make this search bar a little bit more visible. So why don't we go here to the search bar, and we'll change the background color to like an orangey color, because that's the color inside the logo. You'll notice it's fairly faint there, and that's because of this opacity. So if you drag this all the way to the top, it'll be like an orange box. Now, all these designers, they like having maybe a little bit of the background showing up. So I think this looks good. I'm going to make this color a little bit darker, I think, because I want that white to pop a little bit more. So I think this looks good. You'll notice that for the search bar, you can choose to either have it centered, or you can center it to the left. And it always depends on the photo that you're using. And now the last thing I'm going to show you is this About Our Clinic area. So when you go to About Our Clinic, You can either remove this section altogether and then it just moves the bottom part up, or you can show it and then choose whether you want an image or you want to add a YouTube video maybe. And you can change the test. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to choose none, and then I'm going to have a new heading here. I'm going to say book online now, let's say, and then what I'll do is I'm going to go into our widget section here. And so if you don't know, this is to get here, you just go to account settings and go to the codes for websites, and you'll notice that you have all the different practitioners at your clinics, and you can click show code, and this is the code that will show up. So we can copy and paste that onto our about us text here, and instead of having all this stuff, we can actually, well, we can keep that in there, and then we can enter a couple times and paste in our widget, and now you'll notice that the widget pops up, and you can actually book that. Now this is really good. I would encourage you guys all to post, for each practitioner. You can do slight bits of HTML if you want. Like, for example, I think here we might want to have like a break. So if we did something like that, it pushes it down ever so slightly. We might want to, maybe let's try one more line break. I'm not the HTML guy, so I don't really know. So you'll see that the spacing goes down a little bit more. Because this is not centered and the text in the widget is a little bit better, I'm just going to delete that, and it just keeps about our clinic in there if that's the case. So now we've got a pretty nice looking landing page here. It only took us a couple minutes to do, and you can play around with lots of different pieces. So I would encourage you to upgrade your subscription. We can give you a complimentary trial of this landing page if you're one of the first few people to do it. We are looking for testers, so definitely get in touch with us. You can email me personally at Nadeem, Nadeem at connectthedoc.com. You can call us toll-free 1-800-910-1120, and you can also reach out to your account executive, and they can help you get this feature so that you can customize your landing page. So let's we're done building this. Let's publish this page. It's published now. When you go to this Book Now page, if you click refresh, you'll notice that the new page shows up, and it's looking pretty good here. So yeah, this is a great way to increase conversions on your website and to keep a very branded presence online. And we're looking forward to your feedback. Alrighty, thanks so much, guys.